like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we be all set. Hit that goddamn subscribe button, man. We're trying to get to 2,000 subs. We're back with another video, this time from Just Pearly Things. The title of this video is, This Level of Delusion is Amazing. Let's get to it.
Traditionalism is valued in women because it shows how she values herself and her body. If you indiscriminately give your body away to everyone, it's not special anymore. What makes anyone think a hoe would make moral or sound choices for their man and their kids or not divorce him?
That's true.
To your question.
Wait, so if that's true, then why would he court her?
No, but then do you know the funny thing is, right? Hoes can be very smart. A lot of hoes are very intelligent.
We don't give a shit.
Yeah,
but
that's good. I know you don't give a shit. All you give a shit about is sex and loyalty. And the hoe will probably give you sex, and she can lie about being loyal. If a woman tells you her body count is 0 and she's a virgin, that's what you're gonna believe. So.
No, you're not.
No.
Men aren't stupid. They know if you've been single a long time. They know if you're over a certain age. Like, I mean, I hear guys like that. I'm friends with a lot of guys in these spaces that give dating advice to men, and they said, yeah, if a girl says she's over 25 and a virgin, don't believe her if she's been single.
That's not true though. I know 25-year-olds that are virgins.
Okay. Well, they could say that, but
no,
I don't.
She might know one.
That they're virgins. So.
What type of virgins? You know.
Virgins.
What type of virgins?
Born again virgins.
No,
she went to church and just changed her lifestyle.
No, not born again virgins. People that have grown up in the church.
I really want to know what vibrator you recommend to your friends and like the group of people that subscribe to this.
Dead.
Because I know there's a favorite brand. I know they have a group chat and they're like, yo, the Maestro Pussy Master 3000 is fucking way better than these men.
Dead.
Yeah, that's true.
Can I ask a question back to courting, right? In your eyes, right, outside of personality, do you see men having different value in terms of their romantic potential to you? So do you see some that have higher, some have lower? You don't know them personally, but you see some as higher and lower. Like not every man is seen as equal in your eyes, are they?
Of course not.
To be honest, I am somebody who really it's mainly just personality. No,
I'm saying outside of personality. So I'm like, for example, like if a matchmaker came to you and said, we've got 10 guys, this is what it is on paper.
Okay.
Some you would rate higher than others, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Based on what you're looking for.
I would probably rate bums low.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Okay. So you rate guys at different values, right? Do you understand that men do the same for women?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
They're entitled
so do you think courting is deserving of the highest value woman? Or the higher value he sees her, the more he courts her? I'm just asking a question.
No, yeah, I can.
Do you think the higher value he sees a woman, the more he should court her?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
But the funny thing is, right?
So there's some women, to a guy's eyes, right? If he sees courting is reserved for the highest value woman in his eyes, there'll be some women that he sees that's not worth courting.
Yeah, definitely, of course.
Okay. That's all we're saying.
No, you know when people say she's for the streets, they don't want her.
Exactly.
No, but I hear everything you guys are saying.
Okay, cool.
But it doesn't change the fact that a hoe, whatever you define as a hoe, is deserving of courting, and she will be courted by someone.
Deserves got nothing to do with it.
Y'all know how I feel about that deserve word. No one deserves anything. You get what you work for.
Might not be courted by you, but trust me.
But not by like
hoe is getting taken out. But she's
probably
more premium man than most virgins.
A lot.
No. Probably more premium men than most virgins.
Okay. So you're right on some level. Hoes do a very good job of hiding it a lot of the time, and they do end up getting married a lot of the time.
They do.
But the issue, and I've asked a lot of older people this, like I've asked people like in their 40s, 50s, like what happens to the hoes? They get married eventually. They say, yeah, but they're the first divorced. So they leave.
It's not a safe bet.
I want to go back to like what you said about how virgins are 80% more likely to stay married.
Well, they're more likely to rate their marriages happy after 10 years.
Oh, so it's actually happy, because that's a big question. Are they actually even happily married?
Well, all you can do, they say believe women. So if we ask them and they say they're happy,
that's an interesting
do you
one.
not believe women?
So this is false.
No, my question would be, seriously, are they actually happy?
That went over her
We
head.
believe women here. So
yeah, if they say they're happy, that's really
Sorry, just to go back, I still don't think I've got an answer to the question.
Right.
Which question were you
asking? It sounds to me at this stage that I know you're speaking on behalf of women,
but it sounds, that's what you said, but it sounds like...
Am I? Did I say that?
she's not.
I'm speaking on behalf of myself.
She's speaking on behalf of herself.
I don't think
her own planet.
I don't think like a lot of women do.
You've said that you're speaking on behalf of women. It sounds to me like you're speaking more on behalf of yourself personally.
I am.
Right.
I've never said I was speaking on behalf of
women.
women.
That's fine. But so let's go back to my original question.
Okay.
You said every woman deserves to be courted.
Okay,
right?
yes.
Now, if a man...
My own opinion.
Right, but if a man... but you've also said courtship, obviously being dating without sex, but you've also said that women and men can date, and you just agreed recently that a man... Hold on. A man and a woman can lead to a relationship if a man and a woman has sex while they're dating. So why the fuck is a man going to waste all of the... Why is a man going to waste all of those resources, that time and energy on courting you with no guarantee of sex at the end when he can just date you, have sex at the same time, and get the same loyalty and sustainability at the end?
So he can date someone else and have sex, because if you're going to court me, we're not going to have sex, because I'm not going to just sleep with you.
You've just gone back on your statement.
Yeah, but then why wouldn't he just...
I'm trying to answer your question.
But he's saying, why have you gone back earlier? Because you said that someone can date you and have sex, but you're saying, he's courting you. What's the difference?
Saying me.
But that's what he's saying.
In general, okay, you can't date me and just...
I've said this before. The leery of a woman when you're having a conversation and it's hard for her to distinguish whether we're talking about her individually or women in general. Yeah, women like that are weird, man. Like, that's something easy.
Just have sex and I will hope that one day it leads to a relationship. That can't happen to me.
Respectfully, forget you for a second.
That's why I said that for people, for women in general, you can date and it can lead to a relationship for other women. But the reason why I don't think that's right is because that is not 100%. So I don't think it's right.
What's not 100%?
It's not 100% that it's going to lead to a relationship and to marriage. Yeah, it's not 100% that the dating is going to lead to marriage or to anything serious.
That's fine. But
so I'm not going to just let you take me out and sleep with you.
No, that's fine.
And then
hold on a minute. But that's fine. But at the same time, it's also not a guarantee that a man will get sex at the end of courtship. So it sounds like you want to have your cake and eat it.
Yeah.
That's what she's been saying for like 20 minutes. I don't know what she's honest.
And the thing is, right?
I don't know if you can call it honesty if you got to pull it out of him.
Because a man should be putting in more effort and should be risking more, because men need women more than women need men.
But you know
Stop the cap. Why you always lying?
No.
But that's not true. But that's not true.
I feel. And
but I'm saying you can feel it. You can feel it. But you can. Okay. You gotta stop over talking me. You can feel it. But if historically 40% of men have reproduced, so the majority of men have lived without women. Always.
Can I ask?
Yeah, but let's just go back before you skip. You just were saying that this is what you feel should be like. You don't want to, you'll hold out from sex, you'll hold out, but you expect this, you expect this. But now today, like society, women just give out sex.
And that's why I said the value of sex and the value of vagina is in the ground, because women give it out too easily. But the point of the matter is, so let me finish, yeah? The point of the matter is, you're talking about why women should be courted, and the whole debate is why women shouldn't be, basically, like, because we're not deserving of it, or what type of women should be. Oh, God. And you're saying you want to be, and that's fine, but that we're talking about debate about society, about women in general.
Right. Like everyone doesn't deserve courtship. I don't understand what we're talking about here. If you're a productive, ambitious man and you want to go out and find you a woman of similar caliber, then of course you would go date her, court her, if this is a woman that you're interested in. No, but a 304 that done hit the whole neighborhood, why would I take her out to a 5-star dinner? No, I could take her to Little Caesars for a hot and ready and get it popping.
I wish women would raise their value.
But you can't.
I really wish women would raise
Speak about why women should be better for themselves.
But okay.
Not everyone can be delusional.
But the problem is you can't just raise your value if you've given it out before. Like, you want to be courted like a virgin, but if you're not a virgin, how can you ask for virgin prices?
You can't put a high price tag on what you've given away. Yeah, like
so you can't just say I am valuable. Like, I could say I'm a billionaire. It doesn't make me a billionaire. So if you're not a virgin anymore, you can say give me virgin prices. But if you're not a virgin, you can't just magically become one.
I think she actually agrees, because you literally just said, right, you're just like, you wish women, you said the value of vagina is in the ground, right? Yeah. Because sex is given out too easily for a bunch of women, right? So you're saying you feel that women deserve to be courted if they were going to raise the value of vagina.
If they acted well,
right? Yes. So in actual fact, so you're actually agreeing, saying that the modern woman today, right, on average is lower value, so then she actually doesn't deserve to be courted.
But the thing is, right, the value of vagina can never ever go down because men will always.
It does.
No, but it's only down because it's
not to zero.
It's only down because it's so readily available. If women all of a sudden, if the government put into place that no man can have sex until he puts down 100k deposit, what do you think men would do?
They would move to a different island.
They would break the law.
Go to fucking Thailand.
They would break the law. But the other.
I guess she thought that everyone is going to say every man's going to stop what they're doing and rack up that $100,000. No, you idiot. Go get it for the low.
You can't make you younger. Like you can't just raise someone's value. You can't make you younger. You can't make you more pure. There's new girls turning 21 every single day.
Can I give an example, please, guys? Honestly, this is an experience of a lifetime. But when a woman, and this is the thing is, this is a real life story. Like I know the situation. 40 years old, has 12 kids, still single to this age. 40 years old. Do you think any man wants her?
Yes.
She has 12 kids. Listen.
No,
you're right.
A man does want her.
He's a complete simp and he's a complete pussy.
Yeah, cool, but a man does want her.
But wants her. I wasn't even finished. Do you think like after someone's been used that many times, had that many kids, those aren't even your kids.
Don't be stupid. Of course a man wants
her. It's not about being stupid. This is not that.
Seriously.
No, it's not. Do you want to be with a man that has 12 kids? 12 baby mamas? That's a drama.
And you notice she wouldn't answer. And that's what irks me the most about these conversations, man. Women aren't honest. They're so quick to say, this lady's trying to say that a dude would want a 40-year-old woman with 12 kids. Yeah, for a quick pump and keep it moving. And then even if it is a man who would want her, what type of caliber of men would that be? She simply just reversed the logic on her. Then asked her, would she want a dude who had 12 kids by 12 different women? And she refused to answer. Nonsense, man.
That's drama.
It is drama.
Yeah, so the same goes with a man. After a woman has put herself in so many situations, do you think any man's going to want her? It's debatable.
Ladies, 100%. You will still get a man. The man will still
want
sex.
Delusion, man.
Okay, for sex.
Yeah,
for sex.
Exactly.
You will find somebody. Stop cutting me off. Stop. You will find somebody that wants to sleep with you, but marry you cooked.
No,
and you don't deserve it. And you don't
exactly.
Like, why would you deserve that? You want your brother to court a girl that has 12 kids?
Can I quickly ask? So you said,
and I bet you don't answer that shit.
A man who is going to be willing to date you as a man, you're not going to want to stick with long term because from my perspective, only a complete fucking pussy, a complete simp is going to consider staying with you. So whatever you want to call it. But long term, you're not going to want to stay with that bloke. At the end of the day, I think you just need to stop being delusional. Admit that you're used goods.
I think
point blank period. I think that's really it.
That woman would be used goods.
100%.
But
no, you are.
Her question was, would a man want her?
You know what? Actually,
a man
will
always want a woman.
Right, no, that's
no
right.
matter the circumstances, a woman will always find a man
to sleep with you.
No. A woman will always find a man to commit. No.
Yeah,
she can find a man to even
what is commitment?
Be with her.
Right, but
it's whether she's willing to now settle with.
No. I'm asking you the question.
I'll say this: I've never been the following type. Even as a child, I just was never built like that. My parents taught me not to be followers, so I never was. So I will never be the type of person to say, "Hey, you should follow what everyone else is saying." When you have self-awareness, you will realize that every single person in the room is saying, "No, you're wrong. No, you're wrong. No, you're wrong." Now, there is a likelihood that all 6 or 7 of these people are incorrect, and maybe you are the correct one. But read the room.
Because let's say, for example, you're right.
You don't want to accept that women don't have.
No, listen, look. Let's say, for example, you're right. That let's say I agree with you, and that a man will want to get with her, right? What chance do you truly have in wanting to stick with that man long term? Because I'm giving you a quick look into the male brain right now. I'm telling you now, a man is not going to want to be with a woman who's who's 40 years old with 12 kids. If he does want to date you long term, I'm telling you now, he is a fucking pussy. Yeah, he's got no back. Right, but you're not going to want to be with him. So what's the point of getting into a relationship if it ain't going to be?
The lady in the blue with the glasses is delusional at best. You don't deserve anything. Deserve is my second most hated word on this channel, right after weave. I'm telling you. I hate hearing grown-ass adults use that as a deserve word. You don't deserve shit. Another thing is the obvious hypocrisy. She states that a woman that's 40 years old with 12 kids will have no problem finding a man. But when they flipped the logic on her and asked her, well, would you go with a man who had 12 kids by 12 baby mamas, she refused to answer. And then also Pearly asked her, would you be all right with your brother going after that same 40-year woman with all those kids? She refused to answer. It's the obvious hypocrisy. Every woman is not worth wifing, just like every man isn't worth submitting to. Every single person is not high caliber. Men, we know this. Men, we have no problem admitting there ain't shit people. I ain't shit men in my family. I have no problem admitting that. Women won't be that honest. In a lot of these delusional women's mind, every woman is perfect, even a woman that's 40 years old with 12 kids. And like Pearly said during that moment, she doesn't deserve to have a happy ending after that, because if you're 40 years old with 12 kids and single, you made a life of terrible decisions, man. It's like that strong mommy Chrissy chick we covered a couple weeks ago. And then my last point is that just delusion, man. Lady in the blue shirt with the glasses, when she used that bogus analogy that if the government outlawed sex and it'd be mandatory for men to put out $100,000 before they can get something, she really thought that every man was gonna be rushing to empty out their bank accounts. No. And when she was confronted with every single person in that room telling her about the 40-year-old woman that, yeah, men would sleep with them, but they wouldn't enter a relationship, she just diverted to women will always be able to get men. And there's no way you can really argue with a person like that. But hey, what the hell do I know? I'm just a pothead talking on YouTube. You guys let me know what you think after party in the comments. My name's Theodore Cooper, but you can
call me bitch.
Hey, do better.
Excuse me, bitches?